All right, hey, this is Josh with Stanek Insurance. And a question I get is, now that you funded your policy, now that you have cash value in your policy, when can I take a policy loan to access my money? And that's an important question. So if we look at this, I made just a simple Google spreadsheet right here, Google Doc sheet. When can I take a policy loan? Well, most policies allow you to take it within the first year. If not, you have to stay away from those companies because you want to have the most flexibility, most cash value in those policies, and you want to be able to access it in year one. And we're not talking about policies in the years past that take 10, 15, 20 years to accumulate. We're talking about policies that accumulate in a few years. And if you've been following along in my videos, it's the 1090 to 2080 split, meaning we're focusing on cash value and not the death benefit. So we want to focus on insurance companies that allow in the first year. Now, there's contract language that you got to understand from a legality standpoint, depending on how much you fund these. Again, we're running these things up to the modified endowment contract, not making them max, but we're getting to the point where we're overfunding them. That way they're cash rich and they're used for accumulation vehicles and not for slow growth policies that a lot of insurance agents sell. But the contract language in some of these insurance companies state they can actually withhold your money up to 6 months due to anti-money laundering and for compliance reasons, but that's very rare. If you're operating on the sketchy lines, they're going to ask you, what are you doing? But that's very rare, and obviously we can talk you through that and make sure that you get your money in an accessible way. Then the third way you get it right here is through ACH or direct deposit. Typically that can take 1 to 5 business days. It's fairly straightforward. The last one is a mail check. You can overnight that if you need that money, but obviously through slow mail or snail mail you can get the money as well. But when can you take a policy loan? So if you fund your policy, we want to be able to take it in the first year.